the great collective mind of all beings. So this is a concept. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not real, who knows? However, I actually believe it, so I personally know that it's real. All that to say, it's a personal belief that I'd like to share with you, with all the high-class people in the world. Really, even the ones who are not watching this video right now, I am going to share my concept of the great collective mind. And I'll tell you why you will receive the message. Because the great collective mind is the mind where lives all the minds. Whether the beings are here, alive here in this world, or the beings are in the next paradise, right? It's the great collective mind that I believe in. It's one of the things I believe in. I believe in the kingdom of heaven, right? Paradise that lives within all of us. Well, just a piece of that infinite paradise is the great collective mind. In that mind, anything you say to it, anybody that you want to speak to, you can address yourself to in that mind. Let's say you're going to a meeting and you don't have time to call that person on the phone. You can just speak to that person through that great collective mind. You can tell that person whatever you want to tell that person. Anything you tell to the great collective mind will be received with joy for the fact that you exist and unconditional love for the message that you're giving. Also, in order to communicate in the great collective mind, whatever you say is pure. Whatever you say comes from love, or else it won't even be able to enter the great collective mind. That being said, if I want to speak to somebody, right? Imagine those people who are attained by any disease, whether it's COVID-19 going on right now or any other disease going on right now, right? We can speak to them right now through the great collective mind. We can talk to them. We can tell them, you are perfectly healthy. You are all right. You are saved. You're healed. It's a miracle. You're okay. You're fine. You're good. You are okay. They might not consciously know that they are receiving the message. So the first thing and the only thing they will hear is silence. Pure silence. Through that great collective mind. Because we didn't call them. We didn't text them. We didn't talk to them face to face. I'm here now at home and I'm talking to some people who are going to watch this video about this concept of the great collective mind. However, I'm talking to the whole world, to everybody, whoever lived in this world before and who are in the next paradise after, you know? So I'm talking to the great collective mind. And even though the people who are attained by any disease are not consciously hearing the message, I strongly believe that in that great collective mind lives the receptor of the soul, right? That lives within all of us. And those people, from what I believe in, as I tell them, you are perfectly healthy, you are all right, their soul will communicate that message to all the atoms in their body. Their soul will communicate that message to the subconscious mind of that being. And if they're lucky enough, they will actually receive it in their conscious mind. The great collective mind, you can tell this mind anything. You can tell people who are in a country of poverty or war, you can tell them you are living in peace and you are eating the best meal you ever ate in your life and you are healthy and you're rich and you're surrounded by your favorite people. You're fine. You know? It's kind of imagining the best for people. That's one thing, right? You can imagine, picture, visualize the best version of the life of each person you ever saw or known. Whether it's somebody that you're in good terms with or not. What would happen if you simply imagine the best for them? I don't think they would be angry at you, you know. They would be very happy, I'm pretty sure. Imagine if it actually happens. Anyways, all that to say, in that great collective mind, you can tell anyone you want anything. Anything you want to say. You can say it in that great collective mind, you know? The message will be received. The message is received. So in that great collective mind, I'm telling you, thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for existing. Thank you for everything you do. Because you are a straight blessing to the world. And there you go. And you're perfectly healthy. And you're living the life you truly want to live. And you're visualizing this and you're dreaming it, but you're living it too. You're really living it. It starts, of course, within the imagination, apparently. It starts within your own mind, but then your whole world around you will actually reflect the positive side of your mind. I like to believe that too. I like to believe that negative doesn't exist. And it's actually physical science. Negative is the non-existence of something. Positive is the existence. So to exist is to be positive. To exist is the admission to paradise. You know? That's a different story, a different subject. We'll talk about it one day. Have an amazing day. It is an amazing day. A message to the collective mind. Today is the best day of everybody's life so far. Yours too? Haboubz. Yes, yours too.